Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are keeping well. My name is Mercy Goki and this is my YouTube channel, The New Frame. Karibu sana. Today, I come to us as a career coach. I come to speak to the students who are in school, universities, and other education institutions, and parents and their guardians. Why am I talking about careers? This is because it is critical. It is critical. We work on our careers for many hours. So you can imagine doing something that you don't like for those many hours. For those of us that do 8 to 5, you can imagine 8 to 5 all the day, the whole day, you're just doing one thing. And there are those others who work at night, like the doctors. Some of you have night shifts. I mean, you don't sleep, you go to work, and you are not happy with what you are doing. So it's critical that we talk about our careers, the careers that befit us. Allow me to give my personal testimony very briefly, even as we look at maybe 2 factors that we need to consider as we choose our careers. As I was growing up, I didn't know much about careers, having grown from the village. The best I knew was a teacher, a nurse, a doctor, a watchman, a driver. I mean, those are the careers that I was interacting with. And therefore, I grew up without really knowing much about careers. So after my Form 6, I went to college, my first college, and did mathematics, geography, and physical education. And I happened to have really liked to interact with the students. And of course, as I got exposed, I started admiring people who are earning so much money. And it is like I was associating good career with the salary, with what you get at the end of the month. So I said, let me go back to school, and this time round, I will not do education. I'll do Bachelor of Commerce so that I can become a doctor. I can become a banker and earn a lot of money and be able to get loans and buy myself a house, buy myself a car. That's what I thought, was a good career. So good enough for me. I went back to school and I started BCom at one of the universities in Nairobi City, and did first year, second year, third year. When I was just about to now major in management science, I realized no. One thing was amiss. My colleagues seemed to be very happy with whatever we were doing, but I seemed to have a problem. I seemed to be very irritated by very, very small things. I want you to note that I was doing very well in my academics. I was doing very well in class, because BCom is quite a bit of it is mathematical. And having been a teacher of maths, that was really not a problem. If anything, I was helping the others. But I had a problem. So with some reflection and some counsel, I realized, Mercy, you are not meant to be doing this. I don't think sitting at the back in the bank and becoming a custodian or becoming a cashier or a teller is really what I was meant to be doing. Let me tell you what, I quit one day. I just walked out. I told my friends I am not coming back again. They thought it was a joke, and they are still waiting. Of course, that's a long time ago. So they have completed and graduated. So anyway, from there, I went back to school and pursued guidance and psychological counseling, then later pursued my education to where I am today, and I am forever grateful for the turnaround. I love to teach. I can work with students anytime, anywhere, doing anything. I enjoy anything that has to do with students, including discipline. I don't have a problem discussing discipline of students, teaching practice, in class, anything that as student around, for me, anytime. And it's not necessarily mature students, even the babies. I was a school kindergarten principal for a while, a school manager for a while, and I enjoyed to relate with the babies. I'm trying to say a career that befits you. What are some of the factors that we need to consider? And before, again, I go to that, I need to say that sometimes as parents and teachers, we make terrible mistakes. Because a student is doing very well in maths and physics, we think this child should be taking engineering. Because a student is doing very well in biology, we think this child should be taking medicine. Because a student is doing very well in English, and they should be taking law. While the good grades are something to consider, in my view, is not the number one. What to consider number one, in my view, is passion. What are you passionate about? What is this one thing that you can do from 8 to 5 non-stop without yawning? Have you found people yawning at their place of work because they are so bored with what they are doing? What is this one thing that you will do without yawning and without feeling irritated? What is your passion? Of course, as children are growing up, as parents and guardians, we can support them by exposing them to as many careers as possible, including the babies, the 2, 3, 4, 5-year-olds. We can expose them to careers. When you go, for example, to the hospital, talk about the careers to your 5-year-old. They will understand. Your child is not a stone. Your child is a complete human being. They only happen to be small. To your 16-year-old, when you go to hospital, talk about the various careers in hospital. There is a physiotherapist, there is an anesthetist, we have the doctor, we have the nurse, and explain that which they do. When you go to watch drama, talk to your child about the careers in the theater. When you go to church, talk to your children about the careers in church. We have the pastor. The pastor is it could be a calling, yes, but it's also a career because it's something that they do for many hours, and they have been trained to do that. When you go to a factory, talk to a child about the careers in the factories. When you go to a supermarket, let your child know that the people who are there are taking up various careers. Expose your child. We have computers. Down road, some of the careers have a uniform, like it's doctor, they wear their uniform and all that. So download them and let your child interact with as many careers as possible. Now, as your child gets exposed, they will be able to show some traits of passion as they grow up. So that when they are finally in Form 4, you are not just looking at the grade and feeling, my child is good in English, so they should take this career. My child is good in business studies, so they should take Bachelor of Commerce. My child is good in this. That is not good enough. The grade is not good enough. In my view, passion is very important because passion will sustain that career. I've seen some students coming to the university and halfway they are not passionate. I was dealing with one 2 weeks ago who got A, straight A, and went to some university in Nairobi. And he doesn't want it at all. He has said, if I am forced to do it, I will do it, but I will finish and take my career. And it's interesting. The child wants to do theater, and the father is looking at this boy and wondering, what is your problem? How do you do theater with a knee? And it's unfortunate that for me, I will follow what the child is passionate about, for as long as they can defend their case. So we are saying expose your child to as many careers as possible, so that with time you'll be able to keep touch, or to keep you'll be able to see what they are passionate about. In my view, what is the next thing to consider for a career? Your personality. Your personality is important. What kind of a person are you? Are you an introverted person? There's nothing wrong with being introverted. You can take a course that demands that you become a quiet person. You don't want noise around you. You just quiet in a room. You're doing your thing and you're happy with it. There are other careers that require you to be extroverted. okay? Because you'll be dealing with people, you'll be mingling with people, you'll be talking to people. So you can only fit there if you're an extroverted person. And there is nothing wrong about being extroverted. Are you those kind of people who don't want anyone around them? There is nothing wrong with that, really, because that is your personality. You can take a career that requires that kind of a person. Allow me to ask this. Can you imagine a doctor who doesn't like people? Can you imagine a doctor who doesn't know how to care for people? That's not their personality. I mean, when you ask them a question, they get irritated. But imagine having that kind of a doctor in a room, and you have this condition that you really want to understand, and you are asking the doctor to explain, and the doctor is getting irritated. Then I don't think I really have a problem with the doctor as a person, but he took the wrong career. Because if you're going to be a doctor, then you should be willing to to discuss with me my situation. Or just imagine a teacher who doesn't like children. When children hold her dress, it's like, leave me alone. You're dirtifying me. Just imagine that kind of a teacher. To be crazy. I mean, a teacher is this friendly, this warm person. This teacher who will hug the child in the morning because the child has come from home feeling very sad. The house girl has chased the child and asked him to go to the bus. Go to the bus. So you can imagine now this child who has been chased by the mother has gone to work. The father went to work very early in the morning at 5. The mother has gone to work at 6. The house girl has chased the baby at 7 a.m. And the child comes to school and finds a teacher who does not want to be touched. What kind of a child are we going to have? Then this teacher should be a resting place for the child. At least the child will long to come to school, because when they come to school, somebody hugs them, somebody loves them, somebody calls them sweet, somebody calls them, that nice sweet name. We are talking about your personality determining your career. What kind of personality do you have? The personality that you have will support your career, and you'll be happy with it. And the people that you'll be interacting with, or the kind of tasks that you'll be accomplishing, will be successful because your personality is supporting your career. We'll talk more. Thank you very much. God bless you. Like, share, and see you later. Bye-bye.